because of the housing program, and rightly, Government of India, they have taken up PMAY, urban and Gramin, both, 1.0 for the last 7 years it has been going on. And now we are on the verge of launching the 2.0 scheme. And sir, Andhra Pradesh, sir, has been a biggest beneficiary of this housing program, particularly in urban and also in Gramin. Of course, we took more of urban, sir, because the unit cost is more there and the central assistance is more there. So, Government of India under PMAY, both urban and Gramin, almost 23 lakh houses have been sanctioned to the state, and we have completed around 9 lakh houses. Another 9 lakh are in progress, which we aim to complete in the next 1 year. So one or two issues from 2014 to 19, under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister, then Shri Chandrababu Naidu Garu, the unit cost in Andhra Pradesh was fixed at 2 lakhs for Gramin as well as for urban, while the central government was giving 78,000 under Gramin and 1.5 lakhs in urban, but the state government had increased it to 2 lakhs. And also for the SCs and STs, additional amount of 50,000 and 75,000 and up to 1 lakh for the primitive tribal groups was being given. So from 14 to 19, we had very good progress in housing. From 19 onwards, the unit cost was reduced to 1.8 lakhs. While we all know the construction cost has gone up, the labor cost has gone up, but the unit cost was decreased from 2 lakh and from 3 lakhs for PVTGs to 1.8 lakhs. Because of that, naturally, there was a slowdown in the housing program. But one or two, some good initiatives which the government of Andhra Pradesh has taken for the benefit of the Honorable Minister, of course, he would be aware of it, he is from this area. And then for members from other states and for the benefit of the officials from RD, 2-3 initiatives which we have taken is, one is, sir, the land titles have been given to the people here. Government of Andhra Pradesh, right from the beginning, from Shri NTR days, we have been very proactive in giving house sites to the landless poor. And almost now, last 10 years, more than about 30 lakh house sites have been given. So all the poor households, they have got a house site. Now the present government, under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister, they have announced that 2 cents of land in urban area and 3 cents of land in rural areas would be given to every person who doesn't have a house site. So because land is a state subject and the benefits of central government would be of no use if land is not there. So every household would be provided a house site. So that's a good thing which the state government has taken up and is continuing to take up. The other good initiative which I feel is, sir, we give materials to the beneficiary at very concessional rates, particularly cement. So the industries department, on behalf of all the departments, all the construction departments, Panchayat Raj, R&B, irrigation, they negotiate the rate and they fix the rate which is almost 70 to 80 rupees per bag, lower than the market price. So because of this, almost 90 bags of cement is given to each beneficiary. So beneficiary is able to save about 5 to 10,000 rupees in the purchase of cement. Similarly, steel also, we call for tenders at the state level. Open tenders are called and we are able to get almost 3 to 4,000 rupees per ton steel, lesser than the market price. And sand, because it's a major issue in construction, the state government is giving 20 tons of sand to each beneficiary as the state contribution. Plus some other materials also, like the Folgi blocks, etc., which are being manufactured in our Nirmiti Kendras, they are being provided to the beneficiary. So because of that, because one major problem, sir, all of you are aware, one major problem in housing today is the unit cost, sir. That I think everybody is aware of that. So the present unit cost which Government of India is giving was fixed in the year 2016. And today we are in 2024. And same thing will continue up to 2029. So for 13 to 14 years, same unit cost today, the cost of construction material is going on. Labor particularly, sir, I am not aware of the northern states probably, but here the cost of labor is very high. Even for a mason for one day, they charge 1,000 to 1,200 rupees. Carpenter doesn't charge less than 1,500. One way it is good. Lot of employment is there and they are getting better wages. But at the same time, construction of houses with the unit cost being provided today, it is really very difficult. And the beneficiary has to put in his own money. Without beneficiary contribution, it is almost, I can say, impossible to complete the house in the unit cost which has been fixed. So therefore, my suggestion would be, our minister would be mentioning more in detail, would be have a look at the unit cost if it is possible, or otherwise how to help the beneficiary. Then of course, one good thing which Government of India has been doing is, promotion of the indigenous technologies, the innovative technologies which we can do, definitely which can reduce the unit cost possible, and also the use of IT, which has been taken up in a big way, the use of AWAAS Plus app and others. Because earlier we remember when we were collectors about 20 years back, same house was shown 3 or 4 times. But now all those malpractices have gone thanks to the latest use of IT technologies, the GIS-based technologies which have been adopted, and then the geotagging, etc. So this is a very good initiative which we all know to do. So I think this kind of workshops will definitely help, sir, both the states as well as the central. Central government would know the problems being faced by the state. State would be aware of the new, the guidelines, the best innovative practices, the best practices which other states are taking up. So with this experience sharing, I think definitely, we can make the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister to have housing for all by 2029 a reality. Our Honorable Chief Minister is also very particular that every household should have a proper house. And I think with the cooperation of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Prayas se, we will be able to make the vision successful. Thank you, sir. And I would again like to thank Government of India for organizing this workshop and other states for coming to our place, Guntur. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, Sir Rajesh Jain, sir. And now, let me invite for a keynote address, Sri Sailesh Kumar Singh, IAS Secretary, Ministry of Rural Development, Government of India. For the keynote address, claps please.
Honorable MOS, Government of India, Rural Development and Telecommunication, Shri Chandrasekhar Pemasani Garu, Honorable Minister, Housing and I&PR, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Kolusu Parthasarthi Garu, Honorable MLA, Shri Shravan Kumar Garu, Honorable Chairman, Housing Corporation, Development Corporation, Shri Batula Tataya Babu Garu, Shri Ajay Jain, Special Secretary, Housing, Government of Andhra Pradesh, my other colleagues on the dais, and my other colleagues who are participating in this workshop. As you are aware, we all know that the Ministry of Rural Development is implementing the PMAY with effect from 1st of April 2016 to achieve the objective of housing for all, with now a cumulative target of 4.95 crore houses by 31st of March 2029. As you are aware, the Union Cabinet has approved 2 crore more houses under PMAY over and above the original target of 2.95 crore houses. In this regard, some major changes have been made in the guidelines of PMAY as has been approved by the Union Cabinet. These changes have been brought about to ensure more inclusivity in the scheme. First of all, I would like to touch upon the exclusion criteria. The states who are participating here, they would be aware that this time there has been certain modification in the exclusion criteria. Earlier we had 13 exclusion criteria, now we have 10. The criteria such as fishing boat and motorized two-wheeler have been removed from the list. And income criteria has been increased from 10,000 rupees, 10,000 per month to rupees 15,000 per month. And criteria such as households having refrigerator or landline phones, these have been removed. And as you are aware, there have been certain simplifications in the land ownership criteria. At this point, we are in the process of conducting the household survey for updating the AWAAS Plus list. You know, we had originally the SECC list, which has been saturated in most of the states, almost all the states, I would say. The AWAAS Plus list, the AWAAS list, AWAAS Plus, which was on the basis of a survey in 2018-19 created then. And now we are in the process of updating that AWAAS Plus list. This is also to be done on the basis of a survey. For this, as was mentioned by the DDG, Gaya Prasad ji, we have a mobile app for this purpose. At this point, the identification of the surveyors in all the panchayats, that is on, and as soon as this is completed, the actual survey of the households will be launched. So all the states are requested to complete the surveyor registration process within 31st of October so that the household survey can begin and be completed in time. In terms of physical progress, I would like to congratulate the states and UTs for sanctioning 100% houses by 2024. However, 29 lakh houses are yet to be constructed. Out of the original 2.95 crore, 29 lakh houses are yet to be constructed. The states need to expedite and complete their pending houses by 31st of December 2024. In cases, there are cases where due to various reasons, the houses cannot be completed. So such cases, they may be reported to the ministry through the module for marking of delayed houses provided in the AWAAS portal. This year, after the cabinet approval, the ministry has allocated a target of roughly 38 lakh houses to 17 states across the country. The primary basis for this was the number of remaining houses in the AWAAS Plus list of 2018-19, which I mentioned. So among the states present here, Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand and Odisha have received their respective targets. Secretary Andhra Pradesh, Secretary Jharkhand is here. So I would, and we all know that elections have been announced there and the electoral process is on. So first of all, foremost, I would request you to make sure that the model code of conduct is followed in totality. At the same time, you will have to ensure after the election process is over that these houses, they are sanctioned and they get constructed in time. So we are also aware that under the PM Janman scheme, a target of 3.70 lakh houses to be constructed has been allocated, out of which 3.07 lakh has been sanctioned and 42,000 houses have been constructed for the PVTG households. In this regard, there is one, not PM Janman, the whole housing scheme. There is one major area of concern which we witness all the time. The financial progress in the states remains very slow. I urge states to submit proposals for pending installments as soon as possible, and to ensure uninterrupted construction and timely release of central funds. States must submit complete proposals in compliance with the DOE guidelines. This has to be done without delay. And it's also crucial for the states to ensure that the central funds as well as the state contribution, they get transferred to the SNAs without any delay. We experience a lot of delay in the states, so this results in further delays in the schemes. I would also like to point out the status of social audit with regard to this program. As we all know, social audit is absolutely essential for community-driven monitoring, and it is also crucial under PMAYG. However, there has been little progress in this area. The scheme mandates conducting a social audit twice a year in every Gram Panchayat, covering all the aspects of the program. I urge the states to adhere to this requirement and ensure compliance. I offer my heartfelt gratitude to all the states, all the participating states, as they continue striving to meet the targets of the Pradhan Mantri AWAAS Yojana. We are assembled here in this workshop with the primary purpose of brainstorming as to how we can make the program more effective, as also to get feedback from the ground conditions. So let's collaborate to ensure the timely implementation of the updated guidelines and the successful completion of the AWAAS Plus survey within the specified deadlines and the subsequent sanctions and construction. So thank you very much. Vande Mataram.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So now let me call upon Sri Kolsu Parthasarathy Garu, the Honorable Minister for Housing, Government of Andhra Pradesh, to address the participants, please. Claps. Oh, my.
On behalf of AP government, I welcome Honorable Minister of State for Rural Development and Communication, Sri Pemmasani Chandrasekhar Garu. He is very popular and promising leader of the region. He won the hearts of the people because of his attitude towards downtrodden and poorer section of the society and to the farmers. That's the reason he is very popular leader here, and I welcome Mr. Pemmasani Chandrasekhar Garu, and I welcome Sri Battula Tataya Babu Garu, Honorable Chairman, Andhra Pradesh State Housing Corporation Limited, Honorable MLA Tadikonda, Mr. Savan Kumar Garu, and I welcome Sri Shailesh Kumar Singh, IAS Secretary, Minister of Rural Development. I welcome Sri Ajay Jain, IAS Special Chief Secretary to Government of AP, Housing Department, and I also welcome Sri Gaya Prasad, Deputy Director General, Ministry of Rural Development, Government of India. I welcome Sri K. Srinivasan, IAS Secretary, RDD Jharkhand State. I also welcome Sri P. Rajababu, IAS Managing Director, AP Housing Corporation, and Srimati Lakshmi, Collector, Guntur, and many other senior officers from different states of the country. At the outset, I thank the Government of India for choosing Guntur as venue for conducting this regional level workshop. This is because our honorable ministers here, he might have recommended. Anyway, the Guntur has got some prominence in the housing department, sir. And at the outset, I must say that our honorable Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu Garu is giving utmost priority for housing department, housing program. In the recently held collectors conference also, he mentioned that housing program is of our priority sector. You must gear up all the procedures and you should see that we meet the targets and complete all the houses sanctioned to AP. And also whenever he gets a chance, he is categorically mentioning that we must provide houses to the poor, the eligible poor families in this tenure of 5 years. So he is asking the department to work for that. And I must also say that TDP government in the past also, headed by Dr. N. T. Ramarao Garu or Chandrababu Naidu Garu, has a great track record of constructing lakhs of houses for poorer people. And in the tenure 2014 to 19, we were giving unit cost as 2.5 lakhs and additionally 50,000 to 1 lakh rupees for SC/ST beneficiaries, which shows the attitude or the inclination towards poor people by our Chief Minister. The subsequent government which came in, they have reduced the unit cost from 2.5 to 1.8 lakh, and also the incentive or additional benefit which was being given to the SC/STs was also cancelled. Probably that also has created some small problem in achieving the targets, but we are hopeful we will be achieving the targets during this Chandrababu Naidu Garu's leadership. So to achieve the object of housing for all in rural areas, the Government of India had launched the Pradhan Mantri AWAAS Yojana Gramin with effect from April 2016. Pradhan Mantri AWAAS Yojana Gramin 1.0 is implemented from 16-17 to 23-24. Government of India have sanctioned 2.95 crore houses and so far completed 2.66 crore houses, which is a mammoth achievement by the Government of India under the leadership of Sri Narendra Modi Garu and Honorable Prime Minister of India. AP state could get only 2.46 lakhs under PMAY Gramin because we got 21 lakh houses under PMAY Urban. The Union Cabinet chaired by the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji on 9th August 2024 approved the Pradhan Mantri AWAAS Yojana Gramin 2.0, under which 2 crore houses will be taken up from financial year 24-25 to 28-29. Total outlay of rupees 3,06,137 crore for financial year 24-25 to 28-29, including central share of 2,05,856 crores and state matching share of 1,281 crores. Further approval has been made for identifying eligible rural households through AWAAS 2024 application so as to sanction houses from financial year 25-26 to 28-29. The state government under the leadership of Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Honorable Chief Minister, is committed to provide Pakka houses to all eligible household in next 5 years. AP state will make use of this opportunity and identify all eligible households in rural areas in saturation approach to get sanctions under PMAY Gramin 2.0. In this connection, I bring the following issues to the notice of Honorable Minister of State, Ministry of Rural Development and Deputy Director General and Secretary to Housing. Sir, Ministry of Rural Development has approved 10-point exclusion criteria for identifying eligible rural households through AWAAS 2024 app. But out of 10 points exclusion criteria, the following. This criteria appears to be little unreasonable which must be kindly re-examined, if necessary, modified also. Because motorized 3/4 wheelers, sir, nowadays you all know very well, all banks are coming forward and flooding with loans. Everybody is able to get the loans for their vehicles. Moreover, many of the vehicles are used for transport vehicles also. If that four-wheeler is considered for exclusion, that is very unreasonable, sir. So even if they have, suppose a new car costs 10 lakhs. If you go and buy a second-hand car, it costs only 2 lakhs. And 2 lakhs car and 10 lakhs car is compared and is excluded. That is definitely unreasonable. So kindly, that must be age of the car also you must consider, and also the purpose of or use of the vehicle also must be considered by the, this criteria, my request from the government. Because, and also mechanized 3/4-wheeler agriculture equipment. This is very unreasonable, sir, because agriculture is the main profession in many states, not only in Andhra Pradesh. And all governments in all the states are to mechanize the agriculture, are giving huge loans for purchase of tractors, purchase of different equipments and other things. If you make that point for exclusion, that is also very unreasonable, sir. That also must be compulsorily reviewed or reconsidered, sir. Because even a small farmer is taking tractor on loan provided by the government, and he is hiring for other farmers also. So that must not be considered as an exclusion point in my opinion, sir. And any member of the family earning more than 50,000 per month, the agriculture labor, other labor, artisans are getting daily wages ranging from 600 to 1200 per day, and the income limit shall be increased at least to 25,000. Under PMAY Urban 2.0 also Government of India is allowing annual income limit of rupees 3 lakh. Sir, we are all talking of vision for 2047, and per capita income should go to $18,000 by 2047, and we are talking of 15,000 as criteria